I just need a break just to fly to space, just to meditate and get away. I don't need your company around me.
So more big up to everybody who's still tuning. You understand the second hour? We are called this the further an hour.
Yes.
Thus hour of Pillow Talk.
After hour.
After dark.
After dark.
Yes, the way I say, cause we're gone over time, but
Somebody owe me IHOP after this.
But you don't know, say, we have a bad group before in the building, and them man say they now left. Them don't know if today at the time for boss or not, but them now left unless them talk on the show tonight. See it?
That's right.
Yeah.
So big up on the group. You understand name? Our Anthem.
Our Anthem in the
See it?
building, man.
So them there represent. Is it from Orlando here or west?
Well, we from different parts of the country. I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. Chi-town.
He from St. Louis.
All right.
She from here. So
Okay.
But she's a Trini.
Yeah.
And she's a Trini.
But
Okay.
she's a Trini.
That's
So you know Dovey Magnum already then. All right. See there.
Okay.
So you understand. So right now, if you never hear the artist them before, you never heard no song or nothing at all. The song them are on Instagram or on iTunes. Can you or at least YouTube?
This is my new release song. This is my new single. It's soon to be released on all platforms.
Okay.
I just recorded this like a couple weeks ago. So
Okay, so we got it fresh out the box.
yeah, this is.
Okay.
I've been all over Orlando, Florida, performing
Working with
this.
different.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right. Let me say the group is called Our Anthem, right? So
Yes,
me hear
sir.
me say, Food Anthem, Phone Anthem, but it's
I feel
Our
it.
Anthem.
Where did you
All
get
right.
it?
Right.
Anthem.
So you have to tell us about that name there.
well, I don't know how they want to say it, but I just call everybody in the group. We came together. We are individual artists, individual businessmen and women, and I want to build unity amongst the black community and
Right.
bring gifted, talented misfits like myself. I'm an orphan from Chicago,
Right,
gang life. Bring us together and build something under music. And our anthem came about. I mean, we got together and we did a couple shows together. We was like, yo, we can do something big. We can go across Florida and go across the country and start a movement, with all different walks of life. We don't care where you come from. I got a disability. We don't care what you look like. Look at her. We don't judge. It's about the purity and passion of music. My label is called Passion Over Money Entertainment, and I have a nonprofit called Kings and Queens Entertainment. She's the founder. I'm the CEO.
Okay.
I have another nonprofit called Black Powder Nation.
Well, you need to give all this information.
Yeah, so-
for them to look you up. And
Yeah, well, you can find us on Facebook. You can look me up, DJ Izza the musician. Hashtag Kings and Queens Entertainment. Hashtag Passion Over Money. Entertainment. DJ Izza _ the musician. But my name is Six Fingers. I go by the artist name of Six Fingers. I am a handicapped guy who plays with the keyboard with 6 fingers. I taught myself.
Okay. Okay.
I was
Big up yourself on that.
yeah, so 17 years in, I'm still moving.
Wow.
Okay.
Never worked a 9 to 5. I always ate with my fingers. I built my career by myself. I'm self-made. No mother, no daddy. Came from homeless in the streets of Chicago, and
How you end up in Orlando?
long story. Just I've been 17 years. I've been across the country. Been in front of mayors, big stages. But I did everything in silence. I'm not into social media. I came from the area where you pull up, word of mouth is everything. I'm not with the new generation. We put messages in our music.
Right.
And what led me, I'm gonna be honest with you, the music, God, and my gift. I came here to start a tour. I did a couple shows. I ended up starting a nonprofit with this lady, doing a program teaching kids how to be business owners, teaching kids how to produce, write music, and we ended up getting 40 people, 40 kids over the summer, her grandkids included, and it's just
Sorry, we get
we're
feedback.
we built something, and I'm trying to build the Black Wall Street, throughout the country, and that's the movement. We screaming love, peace, God, music, money come next, but passion over money.
So I have a question. A lot of artists who's in Orlando, they tend to leave Orlando to get the name out there.
Yeah.
How are you getting your name out there?
Well, my name been out there because I'm not from here. I just
But the group.
the group. Well, Facebook, Instagram. We literally we perform all over Orlando. We in open mics and we tied to The Wire. We got 2 members that's not here. DJ Swift from The Wire, you know, the radio station. Big ups to him. DJ Fat Boy, who's at Austin's Coffee Shop, actually DJing. So, you know, we're individual people who come together and his name is already out here, my name already out here. We just came together and said, let's start a group.
What's your name?
Yeah.
King General.
King General, talk to
King
him.
General.
And what do you do?
I'm an inspirational artist. I rap and sing.
You sing? Whoa. What?
Wait, how you don't know your member shit?
Listen. I ain't never heard this dude crack a tune.
Well, he did. He have.
When?
I'm ready.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, guess what?
I
He's
give you
gonna
that.
crack something on the show.
I give you
Wait,
that.
I don't see bust out.
Where's the six finger at? Like that,
I play with 6 fingers. A lot. I open up dialogue with that. People say 6 fingers. You got 6 fingers? No, I got 10, but I play with 6. I have a disability called cerebral palsy, so I taught myself to play how to play with one hand first, and then I'm working on all my other ones. So, you know,
Okay.
It's 18 years in the making. I'm trying.
Hey, you doing a lot more than some.
Okay.
So you
But this guy right here, he's our secret weapon.
So
Yes.
Not on the same.
can we ask what makes him the secret weapon?
I'm gonna be honest with you. First time I heard this guy, which was 4 months ago, I heard his album and he did a remix to Tupac's "In the Times." This dude sounds like Tupac.
That's our Tupac.
He's a secret weapon.
Okay.
This guy has a message.
So would you say y'all genre is more hip hop or
R&B, we do it all.
Okay.
I'm into jazz. I'm into everything. This girl sound like Erykah Badu mixed with some Chico, you know. So we come from different walks of life, but different styles, you know.
Okay.
And-
Okay. So it's intertwined.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's our anthem.
Okay. I get
You
it.
say anytime somebody got talk, just forward up your so shove him out of the way.
Yeah, just
Push this,
don't
trip
shove.
6 finger or whatever, so we can hear you.
Push me out the way.
Yeah, so you no disrespect,
but
but so we can hear, cause the people they want to hear your voice too. Sometimes they want to
I
hear
want
what
her
you
to sing
sound
something
like.
for y'all.
Right.
I want her to sing something for y'all. Y'all
People
gotta
they
hear
wanna
her.
hear.
Y'all gotta hear her. She's a
All right, so would you
So how
rather
about
acapella
you
or you want
How about you
like?
switch seats with her? Bring
Oh,
her.
here you go.
Let her get a little voice. Come on, mama. You can't be scared now.
Yep.
Hey.
So we know of 6 fingers journey to this point right here. You understand? So we want to hear your journey, right? So
I'm franchised.
Tuesday, November the 5th, right?
Yeah, I franchise the truth.
Okay, all right.
That's
So
what it is.
Okay.
so how you link up with them money now? I said they want.
6, I seen him play on Facebook.
Okay.
And his energy of what he playing, you know what I mean? It was just positive vibes. And from that point on, like, I said, I need him.
Okay.
And from that point on, our anthem came about.
So you reach out to him
Yeah.
and him say, all right, whatever,
Yeah.
and
It's
it's been
time
like
to
that
link
from there.
up. It's time to link up.
So you guys have been performing together as a group together already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice vibes since then. Nice vibes since then.
And maybe I missed your what they call you
Franchise the
franchise.
truth. Franchise the truth.
The truth. So me can't forget that.
You can't.
Can't forget the franchise.
And they
the
call
truth.
me Ja.
Ja.
Just cause.
So what we for call it then? We have to call it the whole thing franchise the
Nah,
truth.
you call me Ja.
Ja. All right, we'll work with that.
Yeah.
Ja.
Like Charlamagne the God.
Yeah. Easy.
Ja.
Easy.
Franchise the truth.
We have Ja. We have 6 fingers.
Yeah. And
Right.
King General.
And King General. So that's it's the trio.
Nah, it's we still have Fat Boy.
Okay.
DJ Fat Boy. We have to show respect. He ain't here, but
So
we
he's
have
an
to.
artist too, or he's just part?
Yeah, artist,
oh, he's an
DJ.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, he mix, he nasty there.
Okay, and what else we have? You say you have.
That's it.
That's it. So it's full. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. And so you're the singer in the group.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, we also have Queen. You know, Queen is the protection. You know what I mean?
Queen, big up yourself.
Yeah, we don't go nowhere
She's like,
without
yo,
shit.
Bretchen,
Yeah.
don't pull me on the don't pull me on the internet.
Nah.
She all right over there. Sir.
Yeah,
Right.
but I the singer.
Okay.
I wish I can rap, but you know that's
So you started off as a solo artist
Yeah.
before you know these people here, and you've been doing music.
Yeah, I've been messing around with it for about
And you've been
all
doing
my
it
life. Yeah.
here in locally in Orlando here.
Yeah.
Okay. And what scenes have you been on? I mean, what platform have you?
I mean, I've been to Atlanta. I've been pretty much everywhere, but see the music here, everybody doing the the gangster music. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I sat back for a while and wait till God bring me the right group, build the right, message, and now He building the right message.
Our Anthem is the group now.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's the
Gotcha.
right message, the right vibe.
Okay.
Nice. All right, so we are trying to get everybody, and then we're done, so we can talk about the whole thing. So we need to hear from the next brother now.
All right.
Yes, you're gonna have to come up to the mic.
Yeah, so you have to introduce yourself.
The secret weapon.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have to
Tupac
hear this singing voice.
Yes,
you know that.
I was obsessed with
Just
Tupac,
make
so
sure
I
you're
gotta hear
ready.
this.
Yes. So,
Make sure you're ready. We're gonna have to hear the singing voice.
Relax.
so tell us the name now,
Crossing my
boss.
legs right now. I'm trying to control myself right now. Because if it's the Tupac voice, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be flowing.
All right. Yeah, wait. He's here patiently twiddling his thumbs. Go ahead.
And he's
No,
so quiet.
I go by artist name King General.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like that.
So tell us your solo career before
Exactly.
you run
What
into
makes
our.
you the King General? When did you come about that name? Because that's a strong name now.
Well, I came up with that name because I've always been told, like, I was at birth. My mom always told me I was a soldier.
Okay.
Because I fought for my life. I had asthma when I was born, and the asthma nearly killed me at birth.
Okay.
So growing up, my mom used to tell me that I was a fighter, I was a soldier because I fought for my life through the asthma. So at the age of 3, my mother asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and the first thing I told her was a king.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be like the king of the Bible, David,
Yeah.
King David.
Okay, I get it.
And because she used to tell me Bible stories all the time. So I wanted to be a king. So the king and soldier kind of always stuck with me. So, one day I was trying to come up with a name for myself. And I was like, all right, what would I be? King what? My first name is Samuel.
Right.
So I always king, and I always like being a king and being a soldier was always that the two things that I always resonated with. So King, it just went right. King, I always called myself a general. I always called myself king, so it was like, all right, King General, So yeah, king, royalty, and soldier. So
Okay, so what inspires you to do music?
My purpose. I believe my purpose is to bring truth, to bring black history, to bring black economics, to bring, truth to my people.
Right.
Of who we are, of whose we are, where we come from, our language, our customs, our culture, our God, So that's what I, even right, like the song you hear in the background right now.
Right.
It's called I'm Ready.
Right.
That song is the single from my album, and it's about black unity and coming together as black people and being ready for a change, being ready for the change that we all talk about. We talk about, the oppression that we're going through in the country. We're talking about how we need to stick together, how we need to, how we need this drastic change in our community of our people no longer backbiting each other or, killing each other or, doing a negative, but we need to come together as a people.
Right.
We talk about it.
Right.
But, so this song is basically, when I wrote this song, I wanted to talk to my people and get us ready to not just talk about it, but to be about it.
Right.
Let's not just talk about unity among each other. Let's actually be unified. Like we got our anthem. Our anthem is when you look at it, you're like, what's going on? What's going on here? But then what you don't want to miss is the unity in it. You know, I came about in this with our anthem. I was a solo artist. I've sold over, I would say, over 12, 13,000 CDs alone since I've been in Orlando the last 5 years.
Okay.
So
Okay. So you're independent?
yeah.
That's
No label.
So
That's good. That's always good because that means the money coming to you.
No,
Most rappers can't even do that. With a label.
Damn. So let me ask you a question, right? I mean, you have the gathering of three artists right now, and you guys are going to, I guess, put out an album, right? Or
yeah. Well,
EP
right now we're focused on each one individually, each artist individually.
Okay.
Like DJ Izza, he's his own artist. I'm my own artist. Franchise is our own artist. DJ Fatboy is his own artist, his own DJ. So and everyone has a project. Everyone has something that they're working on. So it's all about right now, you know, promoting us together, but individually. Okay. So it's, you know, we all have our own projects, but we have a collective album coming, so, you know, we'll have something coming.
Oh, okay. Now, Tupac was kind of inspired by his mom and the dad, I think, was both in the Black Panther.
Okay.
What political situation that made you decide to go that route? Because, you know, most people are about the guns, the money, the sex. What made you go about that route?
It was always in me. It was always in me. I've always felt like it was always in me to bring something more than the average. You know, my inspiration, believe it or not, has been Tupac Shakur.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because of his political stance, because of his spiritual life, his spiritual walk. Him being raised up by his mother. My mother was a mother of 7 sons. Mm-hmm. You know, raised up by herself. You know, so him being raised by, you know, his mother, growing up in the streets, growing up in the thug life, me growing up the same way, you know, same environments. I've always had this passion for my people to see us, you know, be greater, you know, than what we've always been portrayed to be, you know, portrayed as. So that's my stance. My stance is it didn't necessarily come from, I don't have any family that's in, you know, that's Black Panther or, you know, politicians or none of that, you know. But just wanting to see my people as a nation and as a people do better.
Yeah.
That's always been my energy, my, you know, my motivation.
I think we need to hear his song to actually know.
No, I just play that in the background, right?
Because I need to see exactly. The whole time that was easy.
Go on, brother. Go on, man. Bad. We're not lying.
I told you.
All check in.
Nobody believed
King General, and that was his voice, not Tupac. That was his lyrics.
Not Tupac. That's not Tupac.
I just Tupac rhythm did that play, boy.
But it was the okay. You know
Change this rhythm did that play, but you don't know it go.
Wicked.
And the artist live, theme verse, theme lyrics,
all right, I feel
everything.
you
So
now.
big up yourself.
It was words singing.
And so as him said, this is your project, right? So we need to hear from you now, you know, cause no, sir. Yeah,
let's hear this. Come on.
Ja forward now, you know, cause
Okay.
is there any song over here?
Well, it's not for her. She gonna sing something.
Okay.
Oh.
So just acapella, then you're gonna deal with it. So you want?
That's crazy.
What? Okay. What kind of?
She said that's crazy. Listen, this is part of stardom.
Easy.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
You can do it here. You can do it anywhere.
So play me nice tune. Play me nice tune. If you play me a reggae tune, I sing to that. So.
You want a reggae rhythm? I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Sitting.
Not no rough reggae tune, cause ain't no rough reggae artist there.
All right. So you want something
She
nice?
want like a
beat.
She want like a Barris rhythm.
Yes, sweet.
Me get to Agua.
Isaac rhythm. Marcia Griffith rhythm.
Find a nice rhythm now.
Sweet.
Can't work.
Good check.
It's not overwhelming.
Nah.
Yeah. All right. So
Blessings, our anthem is in the building, man. King General, man.
Is that one good for you?
Really?
It's can't work.
You see that's
so.
It's a tune. No idea.
We Trini people, you get what I'm saying, so you gotta play me something like sweet. It's sweet.
Yeah, Trini is loving this right now. Trini is in
something like, but I try to figure out where you want. Something like this, I want it easier than this. More of that style.
Nah,
Do
easy.
like a Dexter or
Yeah.
what,
Well, I mean, me have that.
Nah, like.
All right, hold on.
We got him stumped.
Okay, well,
That's crazy. Okay.
play her beat.
Okay, I can. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Longing for your touch and I'm feeding for your love and I can't quite seem to get enough of you. Yeah. Invade me with your innermost secrets. Teach me just what I've been missing. Please be in every position. I need you, I want you. And now that I found you, don't ever stray. I reminisce about you all day. Paint a picture on my mind, longing for your touch, and I'm feeling for your love, and I can't quite seem to get enough of you. DJ, pull up the selection.
Diamond in the rough. A diamond in the rough.
I told y'all.
The voice. You wouldn't expect it.
I told y'all.
I really wish I could rap.
She looked like a rapper. She looked like a rapper.
She looked like she's
Those in her
about to
mouth.
put some
Sweet baby, like
Last time that didn't go on good enough.
Yes, I love
Yeah,
that.
man.
Listen,
that was
I
good.
love that.
Big up yourself on that job.
Listen, look out for her.
You handle yourself on
I'm
the
producing
mic.
the
You're
album
good.
for her. Look out for
Yes.
her. We cooking up something. But listen, I'm from Chicago. I do got an anthem on there, a Chicago anthem. I rep my city wherever I go, whether it's bad or good. And I know a lot of people talking about Chicago, but
Six makers.
So
I love my city. I love my city.
that one there.
Yeah, this is.
So all right, tell us the history about that song so we can play it and make it hear it first.
I'm gonna tell you the history on this one. This is my first. I produced myself. This is the actual first song I went in the studio, in my room, about $100 worth of equipment. I'm talking about in the closet. Like 24 hours. This is the first song I produced, mixed of myself. It's not professionally mixed, but I started from the bottom. I taught myself everything.
Right,
and this song right here, because I'm from the city, and I seen so much death and so many things. So music is the way I communicate, and this is what I came up with. I didn't even write these words down. I just, I love this song. C-H-I-C-A-G-O, Chicago, C-H-I-C-A-G-O. I'm grinding to the top like a rat on some cheese, and I never gonna stop until I get enough cream. Getting dirty in the streets just to feed my family, and if a bitch nigga jump, he gon' feel the heat. You can't see me when I step up on the scene. I got a bad bitch on my arm and she digging me. She licking in my ear saying, "Daddy, fuck me." I'm The nigga where I'm from, Chirac City, Chicago. Where niggas die and them cannons blow Chicago. Yeah, C-H-I-C-H-E-O, Chicago. C-H-I-C-H-E-O. I'm from a city where niggas die every day. You can't even bring your kids outside to play. It's a homicide every 24 hours. It's a war zone. Niggas in the street just trying to survive. It's all about the dollar they can multiply. Terrorizing the city, committing crimes, hoping they don't catch a body or get jammed up for life. They don't catch a body or get jammed up for life. Stop it!
Mad.
Hold on, you know what I'm saying?
Bop.
Well, you know, I'm the vice one. So all I heard was licking in the airs and some.
Yeah, I know that one. She lit up like a Christmas tree on that
Oh. Twisted, I am an R&B fanatic.
I was like, what?
I write R&B. Man, I love to sing. I love to sing sensual. I love to sing love songs. Like,
Right.
I'm a lover, you know.
Right.
Even though I'm a fighter, I love to love, you know.
Peace.
Okay.
Peace.
Don't get joined by that one over there, sir.
Yes,
You know,
don't get
she'll
joined
bait
by that
you
one.
in real quick.
But you know, that was, this track was old, but the newest one is Where I Am Now. It's called Relax. It's 17 years later. I am ready to relax and have kids, you know.
Okay.
Big up Damien,
Yeah,
Pana one,
get
the King
married.
Wave.
Just a meditation. I just need a day. Just create a better way. I just wanna kick back and relax. I just need to relax. I just wanna relax. Yeah. Can I have a day? I just wanna take a break. I just wanna take a break. I just need to relax. I just wanna relax. I just gotta relax. Can I have a day? I just wanna relax. I just need to relax. I just gotta relax. Can I take a break today? Just wanna get away. I need a vacate. Take some time to myself, escape from my day to day. You don't know what it takes to live as the great. I am that I am, you don't understand. I'm more than just a man, but I'm human, yeah. You say I'm successful, so I'm bound to win. I just need a break just to fly to space, just to meditate and get away. I don't need your company around me. I just wanna walk in my peace and positivity. I just wanna see everything I dream. I just wanna step in my destiny. I just need to relax.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Aight, big up to the DJ. Big up to the DJ.
Can we bless the DJ? We bless the DJ, man. Our
bless
anthem
you.
in the building.
We bless you, man.
Yeah, man, big up our anthem in the building today.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where them can get a hold of to get more of your songs them or whatever like that.
I'm Franchise the Truth. I'm Ja Rasta on Facebook. Franchise the Truth on Instagram. It's easy.
So hold on. There's no for everybody. It's just everybody still individual right now. Okay.
Look out for the collaboration for the group. We
Right.
we just started not even a couple of what? I don't know how long.
Like probably 2 months.
2 months. So we in the works.
All right.
We got
so-
shirts coming out. We got,
Basically,
so
y'all
there-
just got some projects that y'all working together
Okay.
right now, but nothing to release as a group.
well, he already released his personal album.
No, I mean as a
Oh
group.
no.
As a
We,
group.
we're working. We're
Okay,
working on a
okay,
collab.
Okay,
you know.
okay.
Tell them how to reach you.
I can be looked up on social media, King General, YouTube, King General Show, Facebook, King General Music.
He got such a deep voice. King General.
You say, yo.
Hey,
Yo.
he was so
angry.
No, but listen, it's deep. But if you notice, he's like,
it's real calm.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I
He
like
probably
it.
gonna get mad for me saying this. When he not up, he either sleep, smoking, eating.
That's the weed in him.
That's our sleeping
Literally,
giant.
he's a sleeping giant. He don't do nothing but relax during the day.
That's the bud.
We
The
wake
bud
him
makes
up
you
to-
relax.
We wake this guy up to perform. We like, yo, when we go on tour, you gonna have a bed in the dressing room. We gonna wake you up when it's time to perform. We don't want to bother you, bro. You.
As long as he
Well, I'm
get
quite
it
sure
done.
that man go to work.
So intern, you have all the information, or you want him to say it again?
Well, I'm pretty sure he do. He work. He grind. He out his. He got like 12,000 CDs out in the street. He grinding. You know.
Alright, grinding.
But he been grinding. But
Did y'all bring us CDs?
he left him.
Rascal. Come on, bro. Come on, brother. What kind of
You
song?
gonna wanna follow. You
Why?
gonna follow. No
gonna-
CD. You gonna follow.
You gonna follow this dude?
That's follow.
Okay, so let's say it a little slowly
Yeah.
so we can get it
Yeah,
right
get
on the
everybody
show.
to
Everybody
get
get.
information.
Start the name again.
Say it.
Mr. General.
Yeah. Hold on. Say it slow so he can get it. Him a type.
Get it out.
So the body's like, and then he can't get it. Yeah.
King General.
One
YouTube,
word. King General is one
King
word.
General. King General. Well, it's two, but on YouTube it's one word. King General Show. So you have 3 words, but you will type it in as one.
It's a King General show on YouTube.
Because
Okay.
I have a radio talk show as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And on Facebook, King General Music.
Okay.
And if you look me up on iTunes, Spotify, just King General, and I'll pop up.
So, right. So if they want to follow you up on the social media, them
IG.
it's King. If you have an
King
Instagram,
General.
King General.
King
And IG is official King General.
official. All right. So we use that one there right now.
Yeah.
Intern official King General Instagram.
Okay. No
Unless you get everything.
One name, okay? Just
Yeah, you have to find one name and just work with that name. It's a King General. So get rid of everything else. Let me not say that because you could have got his followers built up already. I'm joking. Don't change.
You
nothing.
can find me at DJ Izza _ the musician on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, you gonna have to slow that one down.
so that's
Yeah,
like-
so you see,
Wait.
He like threw that in there, bro.
what?
It's up.
DJ
Izza.
Izza. That's my producer's name. Six Fingers is my artist name. But DJ Izza, DJ IZA _ THA musician.
That is a
IG.
long name to search.
My middle name is Isaiah. So,
Okay.
you know, I always wanted to be a DJ. I'm in the works of becoming a turntable DJ. I'm definitely in the works of.
So you're gonna be the 6-finger DJ.
I'm a whole.
Alright.
I'm a one man band. I'm a one man
How old are
band.
you?
So I'm 32. And I've been in it for like since I was 14. So only thing I ever done was music. I don't know how to punch in the clock. I punch in my own clock.
Like I make my own time.
Man, ain't nothing like working for yourself, man. And that's what we promote. We don't. I look at today's work field as modern day slavery. It's. I'm worth more than just 8 hours a day. You know, can I get, double that? Working 20 hours? How come I want to work 20 hours? I put in 7 hours, 7 days a week. Like I haven't took a day off since I got here. I'm trying to go on vacation, but I'm grinding, but
Okay.
You live in America, ain't no vacation.
well, listen, I'm going overseas then. I'm out of here.
I get vacation.
We got
I get vacation.
every day is a holiday.
So that was 6 fingers. So we get 6 fingers information. We have. You understand?
Yeah.
Well,
Franchise.
I know you have to sit down.
She is
When I-
so trying to avoid the
When
mic.
I want them see your face,
Yeah.
sit down,
Get it in.
You have our mics off?
put
There y'all
yourself
No,
to the people.
it's on.
Okay.
Everything is on.
Franchise, The Truth, Instagram, Job
Hold on,
Barber.
hold on. Let's work with one right now, right?
Okay.
So let's go with Instagram.
Franchise,
Franchise.
The Truth. That's DA.
Okay. The
Truth.
Truth.
Yeah,
That's
I'm in.
true.
Okay.
All
And that's Instagram.
That's Instagram.
Okay. Now, are you the one behind Instagram then? So if them link you, they'll get you.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll get me. Just
Okay.
me. Facebook is Job Barber.
Ja,
JAH Barber.
B.
BARBOUR.
Okay.
Barber.
Yeah, Barber.
Okay.
So that's Trini. That's Trini.
Okay.
Straight. Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
So
Stop hating.
we love it. We love it. Well, y'all Jamaican, so we Trini have to
Me
take
name
over.
is
Yeah, I mean.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
but Trini have to take over the show tonight because y'all usually have the show.
Y'all
so.
always have a show and I be trying to understand what y'all be
Yeah,
saying
you
sometimes.
We
That
never
lie, you understand.
I really don't. That's why I be
You don't
shaking and
even
nodding
sound Trinity though.
sometimes.
You sound like
I be
St.
shaking
Thomas.
and nodding sometimes.
Like
Like,
Virgin Islands.
I don't know.
Well, you see, this is mixed with, I mean, I kind of Yankee.
Oh.
So you get Trini plus Yankee, so you get
Trin Young. Trin Young.
Trini Young.
She-
Yeah, I mean,
that-
I
Trin
full
Young.
blooded. No, I full blooded
Trin Young.
Trini, but you get Trini Yankee. So yeah, I mean,
So
That's
and
what
then
you
it makes it sound like Virgin.
yeah. You check. Yeah.
So, I mean, apparently, no, you're gonna, cause we want to hear your song when it drop, right?
Yeah.
So when you put out your song, you have to forward and make we hear that song, you know?
Yeah.
You have to.
The little intro will get, the little
was nice.
whatever was
We have
nice.
to.
So
I mean, I bless y'all for blessing us. You know what I mean? That's my own wrote song. So I appreciate y'all here for blessing us. You know, our anthem in the building. You know what I mean? We always nice to blessings. You know what I mean?
yes, yes. And the king over there, so silent again.
Just a
He
relax.
woke tonight.
He woke.
He just a relax.
So, well, I don't say, I want to ask the king a question. No, me if I ask him a question.
Tap in, King.
So, like, there's a question that we ask a lot. So I'm gonna ask it to you. You see, like, what's going on in the world with black people getting killed by the police officers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The policeman pull you over, right? What do you say at that
Look,
point?
she massaging his back. So you can
Yeah,
see.
more, yeah.
I'm starting to question
The
this
policeman
answer.
pull you over.
What are you doing?
He doesn't say. He goes up to the car. What's the first thing you do?
I mean, I want to ask why I'm being stopped.
Okay.
Why am I being stopped?
Ooh, everybody
All right.
reaction. But
So
Charlie
just
Simone.
with us. All right. And if he says nothing, what then?
If he says he's stopping me for nothing,
No, let's say he has his reason, but he says
I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah.
Because
Well,
they
I mean-
say that now.
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
I'll tell you in a minute.
well, at that point, it would have to be, you know, I would then have to pressure him to tell me.
Okay, so are you saying this in a calm voice, or are you being aggressive with it right now?
I'm being calm and respectful. See, me, I deal with the police different because I know that the police are looking for a reason to do something to me, or a reason to lock me up, or a reason to beat me, or whatever the case may be. So, you know, I deal with them respectfully, so they don't have a reason to, you know. So if they haul off and hit me, then they was just looking for a black man to hit. You know, it wasn't that I was disrespectful. So I would be calm, you know, I would stay calm and you know, but I would pressure, you know, press, you know, why am I being stopped?
You know what the best respectful way would be? To say nothing and wait till he says something to you.
Ooh, say something.
But it's not in the world we live in. Either way you put it, once they get you, if you say nothing, that's a beating. That's probably murder for not really saying nothing. Because now you giving them.
I got beat once for not saying nothing
Listen,
before.
because now you're giving them the probable cause
Yes.
to go in your car. You giving them probable
You
cause.
can go in my car.
No, you
There's
can't.
nothing in my car.
But you can't.
No, I'm not here to see. I'm trying to get to work, and I'm trying to keep the roof over my head, right? I'm not trying to prove a point to officers, right? So there's nothing in my car. You can
Right.
search my car,
Right.
and I can get home to my kids.
So watch this.
And I can go back to work
So watch
tomorrow.
this.
Go ahead.
So the moment they go in your car, right? Say if they find a nail file, they find any type of weapon in your car, you know they can kill you for that.
Absolutely, but the thing is, that's the whole point. They have that ability to kill you regardless.
Period.
So
So you're
your
not going
better
in my
chance
car.
is to shut up. Because you're going to jail. If you tell
Either
me
way,
not
you're going to jail.
No, not either way, you're not going to jail. I've been pulled over before. And I keep my mouth closed and I go home. As a matter of fact, I don't even get tickets. It's like, come on.
In what area?
It's
though?
like,
So
come on, stop speeding.
Shelly, he was just for them to answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you aren't going. I mean, I'm not. We ask it a lot, and we just get.
I've got black tints on my car.
No, what I'm
so
saying is
dark
that we just-
when they pull me over, they're upset. It's like, come on.
At
They
this
don't even
point, we're
ticket
just
me. They're like,
asking.
come on.
Yeah.
Take those.
We're
tips
just
off your
asking
car.
their opinion on it. Whatever they give, they
But
just
it's
give.
certain areas.
Right.
Like if a police pull me over, if a police pull me over, I'm not letting him in my car. Main reason, I carry a gun license. So when you run my name, first of all, you're gonna see I have a gun. So I'm not letting you in my car, first of all. You have to know the certain laws of what you're dealing with. First of all, he has to have a reason for stopping you, and he has to have a reason for going to your car. So he's definitely not going to my car. And I'm definitely saying something. I'm not sitting there like a bump on the law. Why? Because now you can basically put any words you have in my mouth. So if you do approach my car and I don't feel safe, let me get your commanding officer out here. And I'm not talking to you till your commanding officer get out here. That's my.
And they be like, you know what? You don't have to wait for my commander's officer because guess this cocaine right here. I'm gonna put it in your car.
Well, let's go.
And you
look.
you go.
Let's
down.
go.
And
Let's
so to
go.
save all of that, like
Let's
I
go.
can't go. I can't do let's go.
I ain't gonna
I
go.
have a lot to lose, so I can't do let's go for you putting cocaine. I'd rather
DJ.
take the chances
DJ.
of saying nothing and getting in
DJ.
trouble for saying nothing.
You hear
than
me?
Saying
Okay,
too
probably
much.
because I can tell y'all a real story. I'm a security guard. I'm an armed security guard. I had 6 white officers pull me over, right? I had 6 white officers pull me over on the job and ask me to walk around the building with them. I had a loaded gun on my hip. When I didn't walk around the building with them, they arrested me for that. You understand what I'm saying? So I took that charge. Why? Because if I would have went around that building with them, I would have been shot to death. Why? Because I had a loaded gun on my hip. Even though I had all the paperwork to show that I had that gun.
You're not a good example. You already showed that you're Malky.
Okay.
Right?
God
You
damn
already
it.
showed
Yeah,
that
they're going to
you're
get me either
Yeah.
way.
Shelly, what me say?
Good God.
And no time for we're not criticizing nobody. We just ask them opinion right now.
She said,
We had a show about
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna be
answer,
but you
and
got
we went
to
over
be
it. We went over that already. So it's just
Well, me, I've been pulled out of cars. I had a gun pulled to my chest, and I'm a handicap. And I told the cops, listen, man, I ain't come here to fight. You gonna shoot me, shoot me. You gonna pull me over, take me to jail. But I ain't never been to jail. I've been pulled over, put in handcuffs. God bless me. Like I come from the city where they planted drugs on me. Try to take me. Nope. You can't touch God's children. But I mean, to me, it's different. I'm gonna say something because I feel like I'm a black man. I gotta say something. I gotta speak up for myself.
all right. So me get all of that now. So the three of them are going to talk. Shelly probably don't like it. Now, King, forward one more. We have one more question before we let you go. One more King for talk.
Yeah, I mean, what can you expect that way?
One King for answer this question. So
Yeah.
King, we had a conversation about. It was basically about the knowledge of black people and slavery, right?
Right.
And where we've come from in the past.
Okay.
Okay, so a conversation came up about that black people uses the slavery as like an out nowadays when slavery ended a while back, right?
I don't think.
Well, let me give you the whole
Alright.
idea, and then you can put in your sense into
All
it.
right.
So the question is that in 2019, going on 20 right now, if a person doesn't reach their potential in life, in today's time, can they use the slavery as a way of saying, boy, that's why I'm going to make it at this point right now?
And let me clarify, make sure I understand you right. So you saying that a lot of people use slavery basically as an excuse,
Like
as
like
an
they
excuse
like
to
somebody,
not be where they should be.
like I said, white man I want me down at this point. Now. The white man is keeping me down,
Right.
and it's based on whatever happened in the past. What I'm saying.
Well, I look at it this way. There are two ways to look at it. We're living in a day and time where we have more rights and more ability to do things now than our ancestors had at one time. So we have more doors open for us now than we had at one time. But then at the same time, I can't not look at the fact that there are still doors closed. There's still persecution. There's still oppression. There's still, a lot of things going on within this system and within this country to where, as a black man, I would say for me, I can say in a lot of areas I'm being held back. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, to actually, you know, fulfill my dream in a lot of senses. There's always something. Okay, let me answer your question, because I can go.
Yeah.
I can go.
So the answer is either.
But the thing is, like, they're just starting to make weed legalized.
Right.
And he just said today that you smoke every day. So then you blame. Come on, I don't even want to finish, right?
Right.
You blaming that, and you know there's things you're doing that you can prevent, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's come on.
I get that, but we can't. See, I get that, but here's the thing. We can't forget that we live in a country that has also not only that have done what they've done for the last 400 years to black people, but they know and they're aware of what they've done. And they're also aware of the nature of an oppressed people. When you've oppressed the people for 400 years, naturally, a people that's being oppressed, they're going to get tired. They're going to get fed up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want revenge. Our oppressors know that. This country knows that. They know that, you know, we want payback for the last 400 years. They know we want 40 acres and a mule. So, you know, I believe that we don't use the white man hold us back as an excuse. I believe that we see it as a real situation. It's like it's still going on in the country. Yeah, we have more freedom now, but it's still our kids still getting shot in the streets. The 13th Amendment is still the 13th Amendment. You're still a slave if you're incarcerated. So, you know, we still got a lot of our majority of the people that's slaves now are our people, if we want to put it that way. You know, it's a lot, and this is a conversation our kids are gonna be having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a conversation. This is a conversation that's never gonna end.
Not mine. Why?
Shelly, what?
I can't deal with Shelly.
Shelly,
You have black.
look at those answers. So at the end of the day,
Let me tell you something. Let me just say one thing. Like,
All right.
I see it as a relationship, and if I bring my old relationship into my new one, it's going to continue into my new relationship. Yes, we had slavery. Yes, but it's getting better, and if we can still keep thinking about
But
that,
how's it?
I got to think about me and my kids. I'm not here to save the world. That's just my mentality. So when I say my kids, I'm not that Martin Luther King. Shout out to Martin Luther King and all those other, you know, people that did that. That's not my mentality. So for me, I'm here to make sure that my kids and me follow on in the world. So that whatever I do is for me and my sons. I have 4 of them. I raise them to think, so you're going to do this. Because they think that black people don't have knowledge or we're not
Facts.
knowledgeable.
Facts.
Go to school, get education as much as you can.
Facts.
Because it's harder for black people. Do as much as you can. That's all I can do for my kids. I'm not knocking anybody else that tries to be, you know, Martin Luther King and save the world. That's just not my thing.
But see, I'm more on the point of we talking about white people. I'm more worried about our people. Our people are killing each other more than white people killing us.
That we can't change that.
And if I can say, that's why
we can't change
that's
that.
why the song playing in the background
you
too. If I can
you
say
gotta
that.
wonder why that is. You gotta wonder why they're killing themselves. That has nothing to do with white people. They out there doing it to themselves.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you where you at, Shelly. I'm with you where you at.
Thank you.
But I'm worried about my own kind more than the white.
I just think
I'm not worried about white. I'm worried
is,
about me and my boys and what we gotta do.
I believe racism is still alive because we're talking about it.
It is still alive, but we still
If we don't talk about it, it'll die.
Yeah, will. If we don't talk about racism, it will die.
It will die.
Right? We keep bringing it over
People,
and over and
them
over.
white folks,
I'm going with you.
listen,
Let's go back into
it's
politics.
it's getting passed down from generation to generation.
It
If we stop passing it down, we give the true
Thank
facts of
you.
our history.
Yes.
Racism will die.
Amen. Amen.
I said it will. Not saying it's
Shirley,
I
Shirley.
said it will though. I said it will. I'm not saying.
Amen.
So
Yes.
big up everybody.
Yes, we can talk about
Big up
this
everybody
all
because we
night.
can chat about this all night.
Thank you, DJ.
Our
Because
music,
it would never die.
our
Racism
anthem, big up
would
on
never
yourself.
die.
Thanks for joining Pillow
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
You understand?
We appreciate
Highly
your
blessed.
presence.
Hopefully the journey carry no back here. So again, it's a message. The doors are always
Definitely
open
when she
anytime
got
on the
one of
forward.
hers
You don't know, big
Thank
up
y'all for
yourself.
having
up.
Queen,
Yeah,
thanks for
definitely.
also
ups to
bringing
y'all.
everybody to the show.
We definitely gonna be back.
All right, no problem, no problem, my boss.
I love y'all,
You
man.
understand?
Good night.
Yes.
Chicago, we don't want to tell you some things, but the time run out.
Yes,
You understand? So
that was.
at the end of the day, this is Pillow Talk. Late night, boy, we're overtime tonight. So, intern, big up yourself. Shelly, Trini, Imagery. I'm Tiggerling Gold Star Sound. Follow the page. Click like, share. Don't have to do. Send on the ads. Everything all right. Pillow Talk, we're out for tonight.
Holla like you're ready if you're tired. I got my fist in the air, hollering this about.